my crafty friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I'm going to be doing a journal with me in my Wings journal today, and I thought I would share with you an idea that I had, and I have no idea if it's going to work, but I'm going to try it. So I have this little portfolio type thing I bought at a flea market. It's obviously handmade, and I was inspired by this. So I think what I'm going to try to do, again, no idea if it's going to work, but I'm going to try to make this kind of a journal, instead of doing like the normal tags and tucks and pockets that I always do. I am going to turn this into a journal with different kind of portfolio fold outs. So this one is a little bit too thick because it has a 1/4 of an inch. This actually might be a little bit more than a 1/4 of an inch, like gusset. Yeah, it's a 1/4 of an inch. So it's a little bit too thick to put in here. I was thinking about just like putting this in here, but it's a little bit too thick. But I do want to kind of use it as a guide to kind of help me with different ideas. I love the little book thing that's in here. So maybe I'll make one of these. And then it's got this little side pocket. And then I love the different little birdie tags and tucks and stuff. So I'm not gonna use this, but I want to use this as kind of a inspiration. So I'm gonna leave this blank because I have a thought of what I want to do with that. And my thought process is, again, not 100% sure how I'm gonna do this. I'm just kind of planning it out in my head. So if I do make this one, okay, so I make this one that folds out. The problem is I need to figure out how I'm going to close it. So I could do this one with like a magnet closure or a little tuck thing here. Okay, so I'm thinking about that being one. And then I think this one is going to be another one. I'm going to just glue this to this page and fold it over. And so that'll be one. I definitely want to do one there. How I can use this. I'm trying to figure out how I can use this. Because I have like these bigger sheets too, like I have this kind of bigger sheet, and I have the music sheet that came with the collection that I thought I could use. Oh geez, that's not what I wanted to happen. That's okay. Well, darn, I didn't want that to happen. Actually, it's okay. It's okay. How about this? Okay, so then I thought I would use this too as one. So maybe fold this over. No, like this. Okay, well, that could be potentially another one. Okay, I guess I just kind of have to start. I'm kind of feeling like there's only going to be like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the middle, and then 4 on the other side. So I think there's going to only really be like 8 pages to the book. So, okay, so I think I'm just going to work on, I think I'm going to work on this one first, because this was kind of my inspiration. I don't think I'm gonna have this in the actual book itself, but I'm gonna wait to take that out until I'm absolutely sure that I don't want it in here. Okay, so I'm gonna use this black paper, and I'm gonna glue this down, and then I'm gonna fold this over. And then I'm gonna figure out what the width of it's gotta be. No idea if what I'm saying actually is making sense, but hopefully me doing it will make sense. So then I'm going to glue this here, and then that will go fold over onto this. I need to pull this straighter. I could also do this. So then I'm going to flip, yeah, I think I'll do that actually. I'll flip it this way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get this glue down. I'm going to make this a pocket. Probably should have got some more glue, but you know, the last thing I want to do is go to Walmart right now. So I'm actually pretty far ahead on my what are they called? Videos. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. I'm pretty far ahead on these videos. I'm actually recording this video on March, what is it, the 15th? 14th today. And Trump just announced the national emergency, and we are all basically in lockdown. I went to the store on Thursday. Thankfully, got more groceries than I ever have gotten in my whole life. And yeah, I curious to see. So I don't think I'm going to post this until what date? The 27th? Yeah, I'm not posting this until the 27th. So I will be curious to see what has happened since all of this. So I hope that you guys are all being safe. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just create the little flips and flaps for each of them, and then I will kind of go from there. So this one is kind of already built in. I do need to feel like I need to trim this page just a little bit, just to make it fit a little bit better. Yeah, okay, that fits a little bit better. I'm going to paper clip these together just so I can kind of make the plan of action. So there's one, there's another one. So there's a page in between. Doesn't really have to be a page in between though, because I could add this one. add this one to this one. You know what? I'm going to actually get my punch. Give me 1 second. A Tuesday morning not that long ago. I'm going to punch this piece of paper on the side. Oh, it's already really dusty. Okay. Okay. So my thought is to have this one be a fold out, put this one in the middle. That's like a little flap, or I could make it a pocket. Yeah, that might be cute to make it a pocket like on this side, and then I can make it a pocket on that side maybe. So there's one flap, there's another flap. Okay, so then I'm going to do the same thing with this one, but I'm going to use this music sheet. I think I'm going to use it this way. Okay, so let me, I'm going to trim this kind of black paper, this black ink off of it. I'm pretty happy with this cutter. It seems very smooth. The only part I don't like is this part was pretty hard to get in and out the first time I did it, but I think it'll loosen up after time. I got that at Tuesday morning. I have a bunch of weird memory keeper stuff right now. Okay, so then if I put this here and glue that on, put this in the middle, make this the flap. I can make that a pocket in the front. Okay, and then I'm going to put this over, fold this over. Maybe I could just fold this in. And make this a pocket. For the front. Okay. So, now that I feel like I have got it for my measurements, I'm going to make sure I try to make them as even as possible. Oh, this paper is brittle. Paper is brittle. I may have to reinforce that with some washi tape. Okay, so all right. So many pieces. Okay. All right. All right. I think I'm just going to. For the integrity of it, I'm just going to go ahead and glue the whole thing down. no idea if this is going to work. Oh, that's a little far. No, don't think I can do anything about that. I wish it was a little bit closer in. I'm going to pull it back off. Nope, it's not coming up. All right, well, it is what it is. I don't want to mess with it. It's a little further than I usually like my ribbon to be, but I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Once it gets bulky, it'll be different. Okay, so there's that kind of in there. And then I have this, which I want to cut open. You know, actually, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually glue this. And I'm going to cut it right here. I think it'll fit in the book better if I have less, if it's a little bit shorter on this side. Okay, so then so that's 3, right? Oh, see, this is already kind of making it hard to close the book. Okay, so that's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. That one's a little thick because of that envelope. Maybe I shouldn't use this page, but I feel that's what kind of makes it work. I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, here. Okay, I think I needed something a little thinner. I don't want to use music sheet. I think I'm gonna use this piece of paper. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna glue this on here, and then this is going to be okay. So this, that glues. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down. Wipe my glue off. I feel like this is working. Should I make this a pocket? No. No. Paper's too thin. Okay. I'm just going to glue this. Okay, I'm going to glue this on here. And then I'm going to make this a pocket on this page. So this will be a fold out like this. Okay, so then I have this one that folds out, this one that folds out. This I could make a pocket here on this one because I like how the black accents the black. And then that one has a fold out and that one has a fold out. So then I have 1, 2, 3. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then this one, I might actually just rip this page out and make this the front cover. Or maybe just glue them together and make it a pocket. So I'll worry about that later. And then I don't want to do anything with the middle. I have plans for that. Now I have this side. So for this side, let me actually do the black. Okay, so this one's going to be the thick one. So I'm actually going to, let me clip this so I don't mess with the middle. Okay, so this one's going to be kind of thick because of this envelope fold out, which I actually do like the idea of that. I like the idea of that envelope folding out. So I kind of need to use like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I definitely want to use this, but I can't use that and that. Okay. So I think this one, oh, this one has a fold out and this one has a fold out. I could turn this way and make this like a fold out this way. So I think this one's only going to have 3. Yeah, I think this side of the book is only going to have 3. Because I need to use 1, 2, yeah, this one's only going to have 3. Okay, so let me do this one first, because I do like the idea of having it fold out like this. I think that looks cool. So I think what I'm going to do is add a piece of paper to this side. I'm going to add paper to this side and have it fold over. I really like this. I'll use this other song paper. Okay. I need to make it shorter. Okay. This paper. Sorry, I'm not really talking. I'm just really concentrating on what I'm doing. Okay, so then this, I'm going to fold this over, cut this here. And then I got to cut just a little bit off the width. Here. Okay, so the plan is to attach this to this piece of paper. And I think I will I'm gonna make this a top loading pocket. So then this will fold over like this, and I'll close it off here, and then I will be able to open it, open it, open it, open it. Actually, maybe I should just glue this whole thing down. So then it's open, open, open. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, so then I'm going to make this a side pocket. Actually, I'm going to make it a triple side pocket. So then this one will open. I'll have to do a closure here. Open, open, open. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I feel like this is working. Okay. And then for this one, I think I'm just going to, I could put this one in there, but I don't really like how that looks together. I think I'll just keep these together. I think I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to make these pockets. I don't know if I'll actually put anything in there, but this one's going to be a side pocket. So that'll be like a little side pocket. I could put something in if I wanted to. And then I'm just going to leave this for now. And then for this, I want to try to use this black piece, but it's a little short. So I could I'm just going to fold this piece of paper right in half. Oh, I think I'm supposed to be doing, I told you in the last video I was going to do 30-minute challenges again, but I don't think this is going to be 30 minutes. Okay, so this is here. I glue that there. Okay, so then I'm going to punch this side. Okay, and then I'm going to glue this, which I really like the black in the, I like how that looks. Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to glue this completely down and not make it a pocket, just so it kind of has more to adhere to. And then when I decorate it, I'll just decorate around it. So I think I need to put the glue on this page, yeah. On the side, right? Okay. I think it's really cool that Lynette added the black this time. It's not really a color I work with that often, so it's kind of cool. All right, so then that will go there, and that will create a little that will create one of our little fold outs once it dries. Okay, so I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna put this here. This is gonna make it really bulky though if I use this, but I really like the fact that it's like a I just like this, the idea of doing that. I don't know why. So maybe I do, but I have to use that page for that. Okay, I got it. I'm just going to glue this page onto here. And I'm going to make it a side pocket. It's going to be inside, so I don't really, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to cover the whole thing. And then I'm going to glue this page onto here. And this is going to go here, and this is going to go here, and that's going to go here, and that's going to close. And that's going to be one of them. So my flip will actually be this way instead of that way. And I'm going to glue this to the thing, but I'm going to put a magnet down here first. So that I can close that with the magnet. Yeah, I like that idea. I'm going to run into that same problem if I use this. Maybe not. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to glue this onto here. It's not going to be half, though, which I wish it was. I guess I could, nope, it's not going to be half. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this directly to this page. And adding all this extra paper and flips and stuff is definitely going to add bulk because I haven't even decorated it yet, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Maybe I should just cut this a little bit. I'm going to just trim this just a tiny bit. Okay, and then I'm going to put this. I want that side to show. I'm going to put this all the way against this edge. And then I'm going to fold it over. Probably should have trimmed it before I glued it in here, but since I didn't do that, I'll just do that now. Okay, so then this one will be like that. All right, so basically I just made a journal full of little portfolios. So it worked. All right, well, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and decorate and do the closures and all that stuff next week. So stay tuned if you want to see how else I finish this off. All right, guys, bye for now.